I've been really enjoying talking about successor chapters recently, and with this request, I'm going to keep that going. The Bringers of Judgment are another successor chapter that don't necessarily have a lot of history. That being said, some of the stuff that we do know is that they are in fact sons of the Lion, being successors of the Dark Angels. But although we do know where their lineage stems from, we don't know when they were created, who their chapter master is, whether or not they are a nomadic chapter, or if they have a homeworld. Now, one of the things that we do know is the way that they carry out their duties, which, in my opinion, is very interesting. The realm of the Imperium and planets that fall under its protection stretches far across the galaxy, and naturally, keeping a whole entire empire this massive is going to be difficult to make sure all planets are compliant and remain so. For a variety of reasons, some planets may experience difficulty with loyalty to the Imperium. It may not be the whole government itself, but the people within it. And this is where the Bringers of Judgment love to step in and be the own personal judge for the planet. And I do mean quite literally for the planet, for you see, when it is known that the planet is experiencing any sort of rebellion, the Bringers of Judgment, instead of helping in the way that one might think, end up deeming the whole entire planet guilty. No true son or daughter of the Imperium should be experiencing any doubts in the glorious Imperium. It is a weakness and a cancer that they believe they have the right to cut out by any means necessary, and therefore the whole planet is then guilty. So when they come to assist the planet, there is no reinforcements of loyalty amongst the populace. Nobody needs to be re-educated, nobody needs to go through any kind of trials, or even if a single person on the whole entire planet is found to be weak in their loyalty and desire an uprising, the only cure for this is the execution of all the populace. As a result, one can imagine that the extermination of a planet doesn't come lightly, especially when it's a repeating instance and the Bringers of Judgment carry it out with such zealous fervor. So as a result, the gaze of the Inquisition has naturally fallen upon them, as the extermination of a whole planet doesn't come lightly, and these are still carrying many loyal civilians to the Imperium. In retrospect, you know it's kind of a problem when even the Inquisition is taking note of the fact that you are being too extreme. Despite the scorn and ire that they've received, though, the Bringers of Judgment do not care and believe that their duty is just. So they will continue to carry out their duty as they see fit, which I kind of hope that we get to see in this setting in the future and potentially how that may evolve. That being said, that's pretty much all that we know about them. They are loyal sons of the Imperium and the Dark Angels that have only made a single appearance in the 9th edition Codex, so there's still potentially a lot more to come. Although knowing GW, I'm sure that probably won't be the case at all, and this is going to be the only appearance we get for them for a while. Their design is simple. I kind of find it pretty cool, just that classic white and gold look. But with that being said, I've been really enjoying just covering some successor chapters briefly, and I hope you all do too. Thanks as always, guys, for listening. Remember to drop a comment if there's anything you guys want to hear about next, and as always, remember to follow for more.